Amongst the dirt and dust from explosions in the training areas of Fort Carson, Colorado, more competent warfighters emerge. Soldiers and leaders across 3rd Armored Brigade Combat Team 4th Infantry Division conduct a Fire Support Coordination Exercise, or FCX, in order to train on their critical tasks of integrating maneuver, fire support, and other enablers to become even more lethal on the battlefield. Like battle, conducting realistic training events, such as the FCX, involves tanks, Bradley fighting vehicles, artillery, mortars, and rotary or fixed-wing aircraft. Day and night training in environments where soldiers can utilize their equipment is necessary for many at the event.
The training we have helps a lot out physically on the tank. It doesn't work in a classroom trying to teach it. You have to physically be on the tank, learning what you're doing, hands-on.
Units must build on their capabilities to fight and win on any battlefield. Pride in using the various assets available to the units becomes common during the Fire's coordination exercise.
This thing, it's a bad boy because it looks big and heavy. It's actually really fast. It's really fast. The engine is turbine. It's like a jet engine. It could penetrate heavy armor. This tank right here is a good weapon to use against an enemy.
Watching the growth of soldiers' capabilities excites many at the event.
We come out here to the field and they don't call it a field problem for nothing. And they kind of figure out a problem on their own and the light clicks in their eyes and they've got it. And they take that to heart and then they can share it with the soldiers that they're going to eventually teach one day. And that's when it's good.
A lot of times you can get caught up in executing and not even understand why you just did it. And then you get to a leadership role and there's just a lot. It's great when you can take a step back and actually sit with the soldiers during the training exercise and say, this is exactly why we're doing this. This is why we're going to do this.
Soldiers use more than radios to coordinate the airstrikes.
We call in illumination, and then it'll go off, it'll burst, and then we have to give adjustments on how to make it higher or lower so that when it hits the ground, that's when it bursts and it lights up to give the F-16 viewpoint of where the target needs to be.
The battle winds down and soldiers reflect on the exercise they were just part of.
I believe that the final objective, bringing in the birds and everybody being able to shoot simultaneously with the birds coming, just one massive destruction, was amazing. The intent of that was to take out an entire battalion-sized element, which is roughly 500 personnel, inside of a few minutes.
Specialist Toby Wall, Fort Carson, Colorado.